Greg, Joyce, today we got these city documents that show the people who owned the property alongside the cable were the ones who put it up, and that it was a violation of city code to install it in the first place. There's been an outpouring of community support in the death of beloved son, friend, and football player, 13-year-old Emiliano "Emmy" Munoz. Emmy was killed when his e-bike collided with this braided cable that's hard to see, stretched between a private property fence and a post. He was wearing his helmet and safety gear, but the force of impact with the metal rope was lethal. Last week, his parents tried to explain their devastation in losing their only child.
It's so difficult to accept. So difficult to accept. We're still thinking. I'm still dreaming of him, that he come home. I'm still dreaming that one day he opens the door and I'm here.
Today, we're learning at least one city agency knew the cable had been up for at least a year in a public right-of-way. It was detailed in a 2024 police report where a kidnapping suspect fleeing police ran his car into a single-strand cable. The report identifies it as belonging to the property owner.
It's shocking to see that they were aware of all this and they did nothing about it. Now it's down. But someone died.
Attorney Ray Bishop represents Emmy's family and says the city had a responsibility to take it down.
If this peril had not existed in the city of Everett, my client, Emiliano Munoz, would be alive today.
2 days after Emmy's incident, a concerned neighbor called Everett code enforcement and asked that the chain be removed.
I didn't want to see another child hurt, injured, or killed in this case.
According to internal city emails, Public Works promptly removed the cable. But just 1 day later, records showed the chief of police out at the scene saw the cable was reattached, and then he took it into custody.
Who does that? You know, who in their right mind would do that, knowing a child was severely injured?
The King 5 investigators found the cord should never have been strung up in the first place. 5 days after Emmy's crash, the city issued the homeowners a violation for placing a cable in a right-of-way without a permit. Last week, I went to the homeowner's door and spoke with a young man who identified himself as their son. I spoke to him on the phone again today. He is adamant. He told me it was actually a neighbor who put up the cable and that they had issues with cars driving on their property in the past. In the studio, I'm Kristen Goodwillie, King 5 News.